up, y'all? NappyFu all up on your screen, and today is a That Nap Life video. Today I want to talk about those products I continuously get throughout the year that my 4C hair loves, okay? What products really understands my 4C hair and I'm continuously emptying out and going back to repurchase. If you want to know what they are, keep watching. NappyFu checking in. Let go. So let me get this out the way real quick because I want to get some of y'all in the beginning, okay? If you find yourself watching at least 30 to a minute of this video, I think we can go ahead and say you should subscribe. That's all I'm saying. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be a part of NappyFu crew and you get notified next time I'm all up on your screen, okay? Stop playing. Subscribe. Thank you. Now let me go ahead and pre-warn y'all. Some of these products I actually do have in front of me right now. And some I have not been able to repurchase. So you're not going to see it in my hand, but you will see a photo of it. All right, y'all. So let's start this off. I'm going to start this off in order of wash day. Okay. So when it comes to wash day, you know your girl always starts off with pre-poo. My favorite oils to pre-poo with is coconut oil or extra virgin olive oil. These two are my favorite. I don't divert from them. I don't sway from them. If I'm out of this one, I definitely have this. If I'm out of this, definitely have this. Okay, those are the oils that I love to use. Now let's get to cleanser. So step one is pre-poo, right? So y'all already know my step two is shampoo. Now shampoo, I'm gonna go ahead and call this the cleansing level. Now what do I like to cleanse? Depending on what I need that day. If I need a thorough, I'm busting down walls, getting all the ish out the way type of cleanser, aka clarifier, reaching for my black soap. Okay, favorite brand is NappyFu. The type I get doesn't matter. What I mean by that is this is lavender. I've tried the peppermint. I've tried the original with no scent. I don't have a preference on that, so I'm good with whatever would get my hair squeaky clean, okay? That's the only clarifier that I use, black soap. That's the main one I use. I've tried other ones, but none of them gets my hair like black soap does, okay? Maybe because it's black and I'm black, so. Huh? As far as detoxifying cleansers go, that's my bentonite clay. I love bentonite clay. I can use it as a mask and it still detoxifies, or I can use it as an actual cleanser to detoxify. The only difference is if I use it as a mask, I make it a little bit thicker. If I use it as a cleanser, it's more liquefied, you know? But yeah, it's one of my favorite the only detoxifying cleanser that I use. I have tried Razul clay or Gazul clay, however you want to call it. I just don't get the same effect from that clay. So bentonite clay is my favorite, and the only brand I get is from Aztec. So that is one of my favorite ones. Have I tried other ones? No, I really haven't. This is just the most, this one's just the most accessible to me, and a little goes a long way for me, so it does the job. When I don't really need a detoxifying level, don't need a clarifying level, but I need a little cleansing going on, I reach for my moisturizing cleansers. And that will include things like my Cantu Shea Butter ACV Root Rinse. To me, it has replaced me doing co-washing. I was co-washing with L'Oreal Cleansing Balm. That was one of my favorite co-washers, but I felt like my hair now demands a better cleansing than that. So I will use stuff like this. Another moisturizing cleanser I love to use is TGIN's Moisturizing Sulfate Free Cleanser. One of my favorite ones to use, ride or die. What just recently made the list is my Camille Rose Cleanser, which I did a video about this last week, y'all. It's in there. My hair responds really well to it. Does a great job. All right, so step one, pre-poo. Step two, shampoo. Step three, of course, is to deep condition. My hair responds well to these two hair masks from Shea Moisture, the Manuka Honey one and the JBCO. My hair loves it, soaks it up, responds really, really well. Doesn't feel dry or anything like that after I use it. Whenever I use their moisture retention one, after they made the changes to the ingredients, my hair felt very disrespected by it. Like it was mad as heck at me for like a week straight, I promise. It didn't hold no kind of moisture. But these two, it still goes strong. My hair still responds really well to it. So we have some winners, okay? Other deep conditioners in my staples is the TGIN Honey Miracle Mask. Game changer for me. Deep conditioner #1, okay? My hair loves it. It gives me wonderful slip, y'all. Like this deep conditioner is probably the number one that I can detangle with ease.
Honestly, it's that much slip, but not so much slip that it's too liquidy. You know what I mean? It's just perfect. My hair loves it, eats it up, responds really well throughout the rest of the week. Great runner-up to that is the Camille Rose Deep Conditioner. My hair eats that up too. I love the smell of it. It has marshmallow root in it, which is another reason why I like it so much, because I really do love marshmallow root. It gives stuff, whenever you have marshmallow root present, you better expect something that gives you really good slippage, okay? It's a lot of mucilage in it, so gives you a great slip. My hair responds really well to that too. I can detangle really well with it. Not as good as the Honey Miracle Mask, but a close runner-up. And it's a deep conditioner that actually says deep conditioner, which I actually appreciate that. The rest of these say hair mask. My hair still likes it. One thing about all four of this is that throughout the week, my hair moisture level is good. It is able to be maintained. Whenever I use a bad deep conditioner on wash day or a bad shampoo, I notice throughout the rest of the week, my hair doesn't respond well. So with these products so far, I get great response throughout the week. Now, those are my favorite deep conditioners from the store. What I use majority of the time, in which I would use some of this in, is my DIY deep conditioners. I mainly like to mix my own deep conditioners with using some of the cream from here, or from some of the cream from whatever deep conditioner I choose that day. But one of my main ones that I love to use in my mixes, in my DIYs, is the Deep Moisture Deep Conditioner from Giovanni. It's in a huge bottle. You get a lot from it, and it works really well as a base for making your own DIY deep conditioners. Now, whenever I want to make a DIY and I don't feel like using any other conditioner in it, I want to make it just from scratch, my favorite ingredient, my favorite recipe is 1 banana, half an avocado, coconut cream. Sometimes it's half the can, or might be the whole can if I want to make enough for like 2 or 3 uses. Any type of oil I feel like using. I will also add in aloe vera leaf powder, which is one of my favorites. And I will also add in, which I'm almost out of, marshmallow root powder, because y'all know it gives that slippage. Have these added into my DIYs, takes it to a whole nother level. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Step 1, 2, and 3 out the way. Okay. Now 4 is your LOC moisturizing. Number 1 moisturizer is water. I talk about it in this video right here, where I say what the number 1 moisturizer is for our hair. Okay. When it comes to the actual LOC, my liquid is, of course, it's the water. Or I might, if it gets a little dry, maybe I let my t-shirt be on my head for too long, I'll follow up with a spritz that includes green tea powder, aloe vera juice, and water. But still, water is the basis, because I fill the water up pretty high. And that's what I'll spritz in my hair on wash day, when I kind of let the shirt stay too long and my hair starts to dry up. That's also what I use to moisturize my hair throughout the week. To lock it all in, shea butter all the way. I make a whipped shea butter, and in this whipped shea butter, I have coconut oil, shea butter, of course, tea tree, ginger. I also have rosehip oil, extra virgin olive oil, and a little bit of jojoba oil. And then for my leave-in conditioner, which is the cream, Ride or Die, Giovanni Direct Leave-In Conditioner. My number 1, you are going nowhere. Okay, I have no issues with it. I use it mainly on wash day. Whenever my hair is freshly cleansed, that's when this leave-in conditioner works the best. As far as cream moisturizers go, I like TGIN's buttercream, and I like Camille Rose's buttercream as well. Those are my 2 cream moisturizers when I just want a quick little moisturizer without having to wet my hair. Now let me talk about my hair strengtheners, okay? And I didn't include this in my 5-step because I don't always use hair strengtheners, okay? The number 1 I like to use is henna. This is a wonderful natural hair strengthener that if you feel like you're protein sensitive, this might be a good route to go instead of using actual hydrolyzed protein. It is not a protein treatment. There's no protein in it at all, okay? But it does strengthen your hair as if you had a protein treatment. So I would sometimes use a full strength henna treatment, or I might use a henna gloss. And I have videos about that too. Make sure you check the description box for those videos. Okay. So let me talk about a booster. And when I say booster, these are things you don't necessarily have to do on wash day, but it helps. Hair oils, I won't even call them boosters. I feel like you need oils in your life. Like, oils and butters should be somewhere in your hair regimen. I have a whole cabinet of essential oils, carrier oils like almond, avocado, safflower, sunflower, castor oil, extra virgin olive oil, of course, coconut oil, rose hip oil, rose oil, eucalyptus oil, basil oil, ginger oil. Like, I use a lot of oil, okay? Hair grease. Closest thing to hair grease I use is the Virgin Hair Fertilizer from Nigeria, from Africa. Ride or die for my scalp. That's about the only grease I use on my scalp, the water from rice. I pour it on my head once I'm done with my wash day, pour it on my head, let it sit for a little bit, then I rinse it out with water. Another rinse I like to use is black tea rinses. I love doing those. I do black tea rinses consistently weekly, or sometimes if I don't do a black tea rinse, maybe I'm doing a rice water rinse. If I don't do black tea rinse, then maybe I'm doing a green tea rinse. I've even tried ginger tea as well. So I don't leave the teas on my hair, you know, especially black tea. It can tend to be a little drying if you leave it on your hair. I tried it before. My hair did feel pretty dry for that week. So it's a rinse out for me, okay? Onions. I like doing onion rinses, onion treatments. And that's just taking the onion juice, massaging it into your scalp, letting it sit overnight or however long you can stand the smell of, and then washing it out the next day. Another one is using ginger juice. Yes, ginger juice. You can even mix the ginger and the onions together, put it on your scalp, let it sit overnight, call it a day. Another hair booster I like to use, and I tend to put this in my DIY mixes, is fenugreek. I have the seeds and I have the powder form. The first time I used it wrong. I have a video on that too. Some of y'all know about how horrible that turned out. But I've learned how to use this better. Other hair boosters I like to use, which are Ayurvedic, is Amla powder, Brahmi powder, Kai powder, Neem powder. I like to use. Those are treatments that helps with all types of hair issues. One of the main ones is hair loss, brittle hair, breakage. Doing those type of hair boosters really does give a boost to your hair. I think I pretty much summed it up. Those are products that are continuously in rotation for me. This might seem like a lot of products, and maybe it doesn't seem like a lot of products to you, but to me it's not that many because it's what I continuously use. It's my lifestyle, right? So I become comfortable with it. I'm used to it. It is what it is. You feel me? Now let's get into today's Napchat question. I want to know from you, what are your empties? What are some of your favorite staple products you are continuously saving up your coins to make sure you have on deck at all times? Let me know in the comment box below. And if you really have some time, let us know why. Because remember, your answer does help another natural out. If you like this product and you say why, that can definitely help them determine whether or not they want to check it out themselves. So if you're going to mention a product that you know maybe I can't really get it in the store, but it's on the website, leave a link to it, okay? Go ahead and leave a link so we can click on that link and know more about that product. If it's affiliated link, I don't mind it. I hope the rest of y'all don't mind if a person happens to get a little coin if you do make a purchase. I have affiliated links in my description box, so I'm not against using those affiliated links if I end up finding something that I do like. It's all about helping each other out, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do this once a year around this time, like my end of the year empties, you know, like those things are always used all the time. I think this is a better time for me to do it as opposed to throughout the year, because throughout the year I'm still trying other products that hasn't made it to my staple list yet. So I'll try to make this a yearly thing.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go ahead and help your girl out by hitting that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell right next to it so you can be notified the next time that I am all up on your screen. Also, if you're bored during the week, come on and hang out with me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that, all of that.
And I will catch you on the next one. Until then, remember to have healthy hair, body, soul, everything. You gotta do healthy things. NappyFu checking out. Deuces.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you